What is up, Twitch? Happy Monday. This is the Raise Flaves, twitch.tv/Raise Flaves channel. Holy moly, have we got an exclusive for you. Get on in here. If you're in Instagram, get on in here, twitch.tv/Raise Flaves. Holy moly, do we got an exclusive for you. This is not the show to miss. You know, I get exclusives over here on twitch.tv/Raise Flaves. This is the place to get your exclusive interviews with some of the most unique guests in the Fat Perps is in the house. What's up, Fat Perps? Fat Perps is working on, or should I tell him, Fat Perps? You told me in the live, but I don't know if that's a top secret. I am so blessed to know this guy because he gives me all the secret insights, like what is coming down the pike. Like Fat Perps is always working on something new for his menu. I mean, I was there when he did the first beef sandwich. I was there when he started making the tri-tips. But I'm about to let you know, this is a Raise Flaves exclusive happening right now. And if you didn't catch the podcast with Fat Perps, go back to Spotify and check that out too after the show. J-Rob, what's up? What's up? What's up? Fat Perps is coming out with, are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? Fat Perps is coming out with his own pulled pork recipe, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Fat Perps. Holy moly. That is going to be delicious, I'm sure. Yes, Susie Q knows about the pulled pork. Susie Q, what is your take on that? Fat Perps is strictly Santa Maria barbecue over the grill. There's got to be a way to do that, right? I'm not an expert. I only know how to do smoking, like in the smoke barrel and in the pit barrel and stuff like that. But he's going to do it on the Santa Maria grill, which is pretty unique. I can't wait to see it. Still have some to offer, but I need real feedback. Not as good or not. Yeah. A good ass rub. That's the way to do it. That's the only way. It's like the only way. Yeah, I'm like either in an oven or in a smoker and with some rub, and you're good to go. But Fat Perps, he's definitely he does his research. He knows what to do. And then you're bro. So here's the exciting thing. You're gonna have to have me over again. I'm not the greatest. I like the problem with me is I eat everything. I like everything, but I have the bonus feature. My friends, have a wife, and my lovely wife does not like everything. As a matter of fact, she's very hard to please. She has a very unique etiquette, like a taste it's very hard to please. I mean, I would be afraid. Now, most people are afraid of Dave Ramsey. I'm afraid of my wife. She will probably will rate you like she gives serious critique, and she's helped Fat Perps in the past. She will definitely be able to help him with the pulled pork as well. Me, I like food, so I'm just like, oh, this is great, amazing because I get to eat it. I don't care. Oh, Dave Ramsey. I'm talking about. Did I say Dave Ramsey? Man, it's been a long day. Holy moly! Big 3-hour show in the morning and all kinds of work. Holy moly, Dave Ramsey. Did I say Gordon Ramsay? Thank you, This is why I freaking love Twitch. This is why I love my community. If I had to interview the guest that I'm about to have on right now by myself, I would be screwed. I don't know what I would do. Thankfully, my community knows. Podcast tomorrow night. I'll take some. Yes, yeah. Oh, whoa. We're gonna do live on Twitch with Fat Perps in studio. Just a straight up eat fest, dude. Let's do it. Who wants to put a fire in the chat if you want Fat Perps to come to the studio tomorrow? Just a full on Fat Perps eat fest with pulled pork, and that's all we'll do. We'll just eat and talk, and me and Fat Perps talk like crazy. It doesn't matter what we're talking about. It's gonna be talking, eating, just a full on Twitch pulled pork event tomorrow. I'm with it. If Fat Perps is down, I'm down. You know how we do it. We'll figure it out. Santa Maria style. Yes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Haven't pulled it out, so it won't even be 24 hours old. Damn, holy moly. Fresh pulled pork tomorrow. Fire in the chat if you want that. If you want to see that tomorrow, some freaking see what happens. This is great. This is the type of stuff that happens on the show. You don't want to miss a show. This is the type of stuff that happens. I'm telling you. I'm making salsa, talking about food. Oh, fantastic! Susie Q can bring over the salsa while we're eating the pulled pork tomorrow. It'd be awesome. Awesome. Yes. Ramon works. What do we get to try? A pulled pork. So Fat Perps has a new recipe, pulled pork. He's going to try the pulled pork. It's going to be awesome. Fire up the chat. Let the people vote. Here, let's do this. Let me see if I can do this. I'm going to try this real quick. Here we go. Let's do the poll. Here we go. We got a poll going. We got a poll in the chat. Hit the poll and it will go. There we go. There we go. Pulled pork party tomorrow with Fat Perps. Last minute pulled pork party. Only with, I mean, this is a race for excuses every single time on the show. You never know. Look at the poll just going. Go guys, go get it, J Rob, get it, Ramon Words, get it, Fab. Everybody in the stream putting in on the poll. Oh my gosh, it's going. I see it going. I see it going. If you want a pulled pork party tomorrow with Fat Perps, if you want to see the brand new exclusive recipe from Fat Perps tomorrow live on twitch.tv/Raise Plays, if you want to see it, put it in the poll. I'll take my vote back. Ramon's pulling his vote. Well, we don't know what you voted, Ramon. So did you vote yes or no? Which one do you want to pull back? Oh, tomorrow. So tomorrow's good for you, Ramon. Does that work for you, Ramon? Is that good? I know you're busy tonight, so I know we don't want to. You got to stream later tonight. So, but tomorrow's good. Is that good for you, Ramon? Will that work? I have a Levo too. I should make some infused sauce and join long distance. Ooh, J Rob wants to come in on the stream. We'll bring her in. Absolutely. Let's view the results. Let's see what we got here. Let's view the results. And we have 100% yes. 100% yes. It looks like we're having pulled pork tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Holy moly. It's a pulled pork bonanza party tomorrow. Woo! I wasn't expecting that. That's what happens here on raceplays.tv/Raise Plays. Race Plays. I'm changing the name of the website, raceplays.tv/raceplays.com. That's what I'm going to change the whole thing to. I'll change it myself. As long as it's not too heavy, because we have a bakes. Yeah, not too heavy. We can't eat too much. Make sure you go 8 hours on that bad boy, two Fat Perps. Go 8 hours at least on that bad boy. Those things take a long time. Cook it all the way through. Let that thing soften up. I need that thing to be softened up, breakable. I'm gonna break it with my fingers. Break it. Fat Perps live in studio tomorrow. It looks like it's gonna happen, sir. We'll do about what do you say? About 5:30. Send me the time, Fat Perps. We'll get you in there no matter what tomorrow night. Let's do this. I love it. We get to stream even more, all because of Fat Perps and my community. Thank you guys so much. Well, let's bring in my guest. If you guys are ready for my guest, we're going to bring in my exclusive guest. As you see, I was so excited about this guest that I actually didn't even get the camera. I couldn't even get my 1080p camera because I was so excited. I was rushing over here. Couldn't believe I got this guest. There was a little technical issue in the background as well because he is from places unknown, because he lives in a cave. There's a little clue for you. He lives in a cave. That's your first clue. Okay. Well, recently, there's been a lot of crime happening, a kind of uptick. Not DDO. Good guess, Ramon. There's been a huge uptick on crime here in the city of Whittier. We've had a string of armed robberies. Fat Perps might have heard about this. We've had ATMs in Uptown. Somebody went to the ATM and they got robbed right then and there. Holdups. There's been carjackings. There's probably been at least 2 years of weird explosions here and there. Very weird explosions that have happened. You didn't hear about the? Yeah, there's been a lot of robberies uptown, dude. There's been a lot of stuff going on in Whittier. There's been some rare. I don't know if you've heard some like randomly explode, like boom. Boom! Like, and every other month, there's like a big boom, and nobody knows where it comes from. Nobody reports it. Nobody knows what's going on. And then, of course, it's been rainy here in Gotham. Whittier. It's been rainy as crazy, so crime goes up because you can't see the thieves. They're going through the rain, all that stuff like that. And Ramon is probably one of the ones he wants to turn himself in. Miss Cheryl's Place in the house. What's up, Miss Cheryl's Place? Yeah, dude. There's been crazy crime. Yeah. We're hearing those. Yeah, you heard those. You've heard those, right? Been hearing those in about 2 or 3 at a time. Yeah. Big explosions. I remember one time this has happened many, many times, like I said, but they've only reported on one of them. They've only reported on one of these, and they said it was like a guy basically exploded an ATM. I don't know if you know that. I think it was the Bank of America in Uptown. They exploded the ATM, took the money out, and there's only so much money in this thing that they took the money out, exploded the thing, and they were able to get out. So I don't know if that's linked to it or not. But here's the thing. Yeah, it's been like at least 3 years, right? It's been happening like since COVID almost started. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. But here's the thing: we've been very lucky here in Whittier because one man has been able to stand up, to protect this community, this city, and today that man is here. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Mr. Chicano Batman. Mr. Chicano Batman, are you there still? Here he comes. Oh my gosh, there he is. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Big fire in the chat for Chicano Batman. Big
Good
fire in
evening,
the chat.
folks.
Gosh. What's up, Chicano Batman? How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well, And in between some patrols going on right now, we're doing all
A
right.
lot of
Mr. Ray,
stuff
how are
going
you?
on, right?
Oh,
Good
yeah.
man, good man. I know this interview almost didn't happen. You had a bout with COVID this week. Is that true?
Currently fighting that COVID. That is why I have the
Nice.
COVID mask.
Well, I heard. Well, here's the thing. I think most people who are fighting COVID, it could be tough, especially if you have ailments or if you have underlying illnesses. It can be tough. But Batman, is it true because you are a bat and because you are Batman, and because the theory is that COVID started from a bat? That's a theory. I don't want to get in trouble, but that's a theory. Is it true that you have a special serum that actually will cure you in like 3 days?
I'm currently working on the test results myself. I too took this serum. I've been getting a lot of time outside and really making sure I'm masked up and protecting the rest of the community. But so far, I'm enjoying the fresh air. The fresh air definitely does. It's open.
It's open, yeah. Do you think that so you're actually, that's amazing. So he's literally trying, Susie Q. He's literally trying a new serum that he has. Obviously, he's not going to release this to Pfizer or any of the big companies. This is a hero. This is what I mean. I'm sure. I don't know. I actually don't know what happens because I'm not a superhero. Mr. Batman, when you, so obviously you fight crime, you save children, you do all kinds of stuff like that. You fight fires, any crime that happens in the city. But when it was something like this, where we're discovering new serums, when you finally do have that cure, do you share it with? I mean, it's a kind of a toss. Do you share it with the world because what if you share it with evil people, and then also or do you keep it to yourself? I guess is the question.
No, I'll share with whoever needs to hear it. As much
Fantastic.
as that hurts, some people might just misuse and abuse that information.
That's
That's where
just
I
what
come
happens,
in.
right?
Yeah,
That's just the world, right?
yeah.
That's crazy. That's interesting. Chicano Batman, let me ask you first of all, why did you choose of all the cities? I mean, there's Los Angeles, there's Brea, there's Topanga Canyon, there's Santa Ana, there's the people in the Great OC. They're like where Ramon is in the Great Orange County. I didn't say where you live, Ramon. I said Orange County. Those people out there, the people in different cities, Gardena, Garden Grove, Hawthorne, Compton. You could have chose any city, my friend. You chose the city of Whittier. Why is that?
Whittier Boulevard.
Whittier Boulevard. Just that's it. That's the answer.
The Whittier Boulevard. Being able to cruise down in the Batmobile, I've realized that is the perfect street to really patrol and make sure the community is kept safe.
Does it just make it easier because it's just straight shot, like all the way from La Habra, straight that curve into the 5 Points, and then out. And if you wanted to, you can even get into LA and fight crime in Pico Rivera too.
This is true. In fact, I have been known to patrol San Diego, Santa Ana for my other friends, Santana. We have Long Beach. We have Canoga Park. What
Nice.
else do we have? Yeah, you'll definitely see Chicano Batman over there from time to time, but
So
definitely
you
home
have
base is Whittier.
That's awesome. So thankfully you've chosen Whittier as your home base, but thankfully as well for the other community, he does get out there. He does get out to Canoga Park, like he said. He does get out to LA and Pico Rivera as well. Uh, Fat Perps is a. I'm glad that we have a business owner actually in the chat, Mister Batman. Fat Perps, my friend Fat Perps, Smokey. He's a restaurant owner or a pop up restaurant. He has he worked right on Mulberry. him. He has the barbecue spot where he sells barbecue off of Santa Maria Barbecue. Next to him, there's a guy with chicken wings. Next to him, there's I think to the left of him is a guy with churros, and then all the way to the far end, there's a guy with tacos. He's requesting that area be secured by you. Is that a possibility? Can people put in requests like that? Does that happen from time to time?
And that happens from time to time. I could definitely go and make the rounds, make sure there's
N-
no dangerous activity afoot.
Nice. There you go, Fat Perp. See, it's good to know Raise Flaves. The Raise Flaves network is wide. And now, my friend, Fat Perps, your restaurant is safe because of Chicano Batman. There you go. Big hand of applause in the chat. Put the fire in the chat. This is amazing. We've got a hero here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope this is a message to the criminals out there that crime is not going to be around in our city. It's going to be
No
happening.
more.
Protection deal. Yes, absolutely. Protection deal.
Earlier, you were saying that it's been raining. They're in the shadows. It's
yeah.
okay. It's okay, folks. I'm in the shadows too.
Woo! I love that. Woo. Well, I kind of like I don't know if you can see it on the camera. I kind of got like a goosebumps when you said that, bro. Oh my gosh. Whew. He said, I'm in the shadow. See, we have nothing to fear, Serene in the Pink. Yes, with 4. Whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bits of Serene in the Pink. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Boom, 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 boom. Look at those faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Hype it up, people. Get that hype train going. Holy moly. This is a very serious interview. I just hope you guys are taking this very seriously because Chicano Batman is here to save us. He's here to rescue us from the criminals out there. Now, I know you work mostly at night. Of course, you said you're in the shadows. But the other day, you stopped by local business for their grand opening. That's where I met you. I was lucky to be there streaming. My whole community was there. Actually, you can just say hello to your friends again because they've already seen you before. I was streaming live at the Bricks and Mini Figs grand opening. You were there. Of all the events, why did you decide to go there? I know I see a wide collection of minifigs in the background. Is that kind of like your hobby as well?
That's one of the many lifestyle choices that I have. So up here we do have the entire collection of all the Batman minifigures, including the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives.
No way. San Diego Comic-Con exclusive minifigs?
Yep, all 3 of them.
Ramon, you gotta like that. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. So are you just excited? I mean, you say other lifestyle. I'm sure there's some that we can't talk about, but the minifigs, you can talk about, right?
Of course.
Fantastic. So this is like I mean, that's not like 3 or 4 on the wall there. That's like 100 or something. How long you been collecting those things?
Oh my goodness. This started in 2014. 2012. I actually met our beloved Adam West, and he really inspired me to kind of get into it. Yeah.
I had my Adam West.
Yeah, I had my young ward with me at the time, and Mr. West looked at me and let me know, you sir are an amazing father. And from that, I just became influenced. And at the time, my ward was playing with Lego. And then from there, it just kind of, developed into this.
So Ward is your son?
Yes.
Awesome. And how many kids do you have?
I have 2.
2 kids. Now, yep. I am not by any means a comic book aficionado. Ramon, do you know? I'm gonna go to Ramon for this. Ramon, has there ever been a time where any of the Batmans, because this is Chicano Batman, this is a totally different Batman, have any of the Batmans on the comic books had any kids? That's a question for you, and put that in the chat for me if you will. That's pretty cool, man. Batman, he's got kids. The 2 kids, they must. Oh, so there is. Ramon says there has been Batmans. Do you know about that, Batman?
I do.
Awesome. Hell yeah. So, Damian Wayne. Yep. Had kids. Is that true?
That is correct.
Wow. See, my friend Mr. Ramon Works is an aficionado of the comic books. Thank God he's still here. He's gonna jump to his own stream pretty soon. But thank God he's here to save me with a life jacket there. That's crazy. That's amazing. So they must be excited. They get to see Dad in costume all the time, pretty much, right?
No, yeah, indeed. Then they too will utilize their costumes and they'll go out and help out the community.
Are you saying that these guys are your sidekicks as well?
No, no, there's no way that I could be that they could be my sidekicks.
Oh,
They're
okay.
larger than life.
Okay, because I want to get into that later on. I do have a section here on sidekicks. It's a huge part of what I'm
Of
talking about
course,
today. But that's pretty cool that you got the kids, and so you obviously love comic book. You love minifigs. You got a wide collection there, even exclusive minifigs from San Diego. Um, what me so pretty much, I mean, that answers my question. Like, why would you be at mini figs? That was because not you. Were you? I guess my real question is business or pleasure. Was it business for you, or was it? Or were you? Did Kate assign you up to protect the area at that time, or was it just? Or were you there just on pleasure?
it was a new business. I wanted to go ahead and make myself known to any would-be evildoers that we will not trifle with any negative consequences. Also, my kids and I, we really love minifigures.
Nice. That's perfect, dude. I think it's pretty awesome, and it's a unique thing that we have here in Whittier. Do you often do that with a lot of the newer business that come into town because we have a lot of new high-end exclusive businesses opening up in Uptown Whittier? Do you tend to like when a grand opening happens, you kind of like to go and visit the owner, make sure that they understand that they're safe here in Whittier?
I do. I do. It's a good way to reach out.
Nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. And then, like you said, you just have, and then like this new minifigs that's opened up is freaking awesome. We loved it. My kid
Yes,
loved
it
it.
is.
It's freaking amazing, dude. They had everything. They had Star Wars stuff. They had every single Lego package that you can buy in the store. They had tons of minifigs in glass. You must have picked up a bunch of them. They even had a little bin like where you could build your own. Did you end up coming back with a bag of a bunch of goodies out of that store?
I do have to say, I came back with one actual distinct goodie. It was a poison ivy. She is simply have a she has a grasp coming, good sir.
Oh my gosh, there's always one female villain that tends to get the grasp on some of our superheroes, and it looks like Poison Ivy has done that to you, my friend.
She has.
That is amazing. Oh, J Rob with the boo for is that for Poison Ivy? Is that boo for Poison Ivy, J Rob?
The booth. What you mean
Oh,
by booth?
Ramon works. Oh, okay, crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh, some friends so we got some friends in the chat room. That's awesome. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. You know what? Let me ask you just last question on the minifigs, Batman. I know we got to get into real business here. Do you know of any minifigs with? Okay, I know I've seen a Lucha minifig, right? With
Yes.
a red mask, right?
Yes.
But do you know of any? And I'm asking for a friend, not for me. Do you know of any Lucha minifigs with a golden mask by any chance?
With a golden mask, those would actually be out of Chicago off of
Wh-
Citizen Brick. And they're not Lego per se. However, they are made with genuine Lego parts. My friends over in Chicago at Citizen Brick, they'll be able to help you out with those.
No, dude, that's the second time I've heard Citizen. We've been on this clue. We are on this just like we're going to be in when we're in Vegas next Saturday. There's going to be a big old search. There's going to be a crazy search going on with on the street. But we've been on this search for this lucha for a while now. We've been trying to find this basically like a scavenger hunt that like we're going to do this Saturday, a scavenger hunt for. There you go, Ramon. There's the clue. We are getting closer, my friend. DDO minifig is going to happen. So we have a friend who comes on the show once in a while. His name is DDO, Diablo del Oro. He's a lucha.
Ah, that was a good show. I caught that show. That was a good one.
Did you catch that show? Nice.
I
You watched
did.
that. Are you,
I did.
Mr. Batman? Are you a fan of the Raise Flays Twitch show?
As soon as I've heard about your fabulous community, I had to dive in and kind of listen to a little bit. I got to say,
That is
I'm very,
awesome.
very amazed with the material. I love it.
Oh, thank you, sir. Man, it is an honor. I can't, dude. Sweet, man. You never know who's gonna listen. This is awesome. Chicano Batman listens to race plays. Oh my gosh, there you go, community. Holy moly, Chicano Batman saves the day. Yes, for sure, J. Rock. So we're getting close, Ramon. That DDO minifig is coming close. The guys in Chicago will help us with that. Definitely get in contact with them. Let's see here. What is the question? Other question I have. Thinking about Whittier. Okay, so here's the question. My question. Thinking about the Whittier community, what do you think is the biggest challenge that we have as a community with all the things going on that I talked about at the beginning of the show? What do you think is the biggest challenge that we have, Chicano Batman?
The biggest worry that we currently have, we need to have more empathy for others.
I
That is the
love that.
biggest challenge.
I love that. I don't know if it's been since like everybody was like sheltered in during COVID or whatnot, not talking with one another, not interacting with people. But like once everybody got out of their house, nobody knew how to act anymore. Or something like everybody was so mean to each other and they had no empathy. Did you feel like that?
I do. I definitely do. And that's another reason why Chicano Batman has come to fruition.
That's awesome. Hype, hype, hype. Serenity the Pink's got the hype, 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 hype. Start the hype up. Chicano Batman's here in the house. If you're just joining us live with Chicano Batman exclusive interview, it is awesome. Um, yeah, man. I think a lot of the problems become because people don't think about other people. A lot of times, including myself, we're kind of selfish, right? We don't think about the other person or whatnot, right?
And that is
Especially
true. It's
like
human nature. We got to overcome that.
yeah, I see a lot of people even like if you're driving in your car, you're like, "That's my right of way." It's always my right of way or my this or my that, right? Everything is my right of way. Like, well, you can also stop or slow down or not not get in an accident or try to prevent the accident, right? Instead of like my right of
This
way.
is true. Yes.
You probably see that all the time on the streets. You see these accidents that could have been prevented, right?
It could have been prevented. And then not only that, but whenever folks see the Batmobile and they observe the Batmobile actually following the rules of the road, it helps. It shows that even us superheroes must follow the rules in order to really promote our safety.
Wow, so that's interesting. So what you're saying is unlike the Batman in the movies where he just gets his three-wheeler and like drives all through the city on the wrong side of the road, going the wrong way in the road and driving all over the road. You, my friend, Chicano Batman, you actually follow the rules. You stay on the right side of
Got
the
to be an
road.
example.
Holy moly, leading by example. I love that. That's crazy. So when they see you driving the Batmobile on the right side of the road, not driving on the sidewalks like the Batman from the movies, you are like an example.
Yes, I am.
That is amazing, guys. Make sure you see Chicano Batman. He's doing it. Um, being on the streets, the challenge has always been with Bruce Wayne, with the Batman from the movies. The challenge has always been the kind of inner battles with both good guys, if you will, like the Batman, the police department, the authorities in the city of Gotham. Do you have a lot of support from the law enforcement here in Whittier?
I do. I do. It's a very, very amazing city. And the fact that you have your first response workers, the fire department, the police department, the LA County sheriffs. In fact, I work very closely with the LA County sheriffs.
No
And
way.
I do. I do.
That's freaking
Uh,
awesome, man.
and there's definitely that sense that everybody is trying to have that empathy that I was speaking about earlier.
That's awesome, man. I'm gonna put your in case anybody has to the kind of modern bat signal, okay? Batman in the movies had the spotlight and all that, right? Chicano Batman doesn't need that because he has social media, my friends. I'm gonna put his Instagram right in the chat for you so you can see you can see his social media, his Instagram, M Garcia 5159. I believe that's a code for Batman. He's in the Instagram. You can see that. You can see his Instagram. You need to get a hold of him. Is that kind of the best way if there's an emergency because they can't call 911, right? To get a hold of Chicano Batman, is that the best way to get a hold of you, Chicano Batman through
That's the
Instagram?
best way. That's the best way. I check that all the time. If there's an emergency, if you need to schedule a visit at a hospital, I can do that. If you want to go ahead and you want to schedule uh, sort of a recon on a shady area, don't go alone. Bring a buddy.
Call Chicano Batman. There you go. Don't go alone. Call Chicano Batman for those special events. That's hospital visits. That's birthday parties. That's anything you want Chicano Batman to check out. Go on to that Instagram and find Mr. Chicano Batman. He will be there to save the day. Talking about calls, do you, being that you have that good relationship with the sheriff's department, with the fire department, with the police department, do you ever have, I mean, there's got to be times where the situation gets just too much. It gets too intense to maybe the SWAT team can't handle it. The police in the different departments can't handle it. Has there ever been a situation like that where they ended up having to back up, so to speak, and then call on the Batman and give the bat signal and have Batman come out to that situation?
They have. They have. Yeah, a few years ago, there was a mass upheaval. There was just a lot of activity going on in the streets. As you said earlier, there was a random explosion. It
Whoa.
definitely helps to have someone that's on the fringe, but someone that is also a bright knight.
That's amazing. So it's kind of like what, like you said, like what we're going through now. So there was a time just like this where a lot of upheaval was happening, and then they had to call on you.
Yes.
That's amazing. What what about training? I mean, being that you're extensively trained in the martial arts, have they ever asked you to come down to the police station and train some of their young recruits?
I've been asked to train, especially with communication,
Hmm.
especially communicative models, and really just being able to kind of work and speak with people to really show people that before you get into a fight with the hammers of justice, you got to use this. And this is
Ooh.
continuing just working off the example. You can use this, there will be so much more understanding around.
Whoa. Did you guys catch that clip? That if you can, before you use the hammers of justice, use the noggin so you can sometimes just some communication, just some talking, just some empathy can kind of settle that situation there. Sometimes people get too riled up and they get it and then they make it worse. If somebody's angry, gotta slow them down a little bit, kind of
Yeah.
give them some empathy, kind of talk to them a little bit. The mind is a powerful thing, just like Sereni says. Mister Batman, give us an example of a way. Say somebody who's arguing with us. What's kind of the first? Give us one tangible type of thing that we can use, that we can take a tactic, if you will, that we can take back with us and use in a situation like that.
Of course, this is definitely coming from my friends over at the Black Swan, Chris Voss. I was able to go ahead and do some training with him. He's an actual FBI
You
negotiator.
train with Chris Voss? I do.
I
The guy's a
have.
legend. Guy's
He
awesome.
is. He is. And right there, you do a lot of the mirroring. You definitely try to use a lot of that correct language just so you can get that empathy. And then from there, that's where you kind of start manipulating and you start working. So then that way, the entire safety of everyone is ensured.
That's incredible. That is some great. That does work if you kind of just model the way the person is looking, model the way the person's acting. Maybe they can see themselves in a mirror and like kind of slow themselves down for a bit. Is that technique? It's kind of like you're using your eyes a lot. You're using your facial expressions, if you will. Does that? How is it? Is it a little bit harder for you, being that you have the mask on? Does it make it a little bit more difficult for you?
Well, that also comes with just some of the improv and the acting where you really got to use your body. And then that way you could show a lot of the friendly attributes of your body without even showing anything.
That's amazing. So you're talking about body language.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. Holy moly. That's crazy.
But
So
then
that
if all else doesn't work, that's when the boots come into play, or you got to use a very special batarang.
oh dang, where'd you get that?
I
A
made it.
exclusive Race Flames battering. Oh my gosh. You guys saw it here. Oh my gosh. Is
Yep.
that
Next time
for
I see you, it's yours.
no, you kidding me? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Yes, yes, yes. The Rays Flame Battering, babe. Put a fire in the chat for that. Holy, dude, I can't believe this. My own book. Oh man, Chicano Batman is my hero number one. But now I got my own Rays Flames Battering. This is incredible, ladies and gentlemen. Community, are you believing what you're seeing? This is crazy. Holy
You have
moly.
now been
Thank you.
deputized. If you're out in the community and you see any miscreants, feel free. Let the
I can
justice
just throw that
flow.
at them. No questions asked.
No questions asked, Ray.
I love it, because it's a dangerous out there. If I'm out there trying foods at these restaurants, you never know who's going to roll up. We're going to be in Vegas this Saturday. It's going to be out of control, 8 to 10 hour stream. I'm going to need some protection. So thank God I'm going to have the battering with me, and I'll be able to protect myself. It's going to be amazing. And there's painting polish. There's another layer of protection. My painting polish is here. Let me try to get you set up. Let me try to get you. Let me try to get Miss. Let me get you your badge here. Try to get you set up. There's my other protection. Hopefully, Ramon, can you know what to do with that, Ramon? Help, help me get Serini her badge. Serini needs the badge. Serini needs the badge. Serini needs the badge. Give Serini the badge. That's my other layer of protection. There you go. Holy moly, we're going to be protected out there. We got the Rays Flays Battering. We've got painting polish in the background as well. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Crazy, crazy. And she will use that block. See that little image she's got? She'll use that block without a hint of pausing at all. She will do it. Nice, nice. We got it. Good, good, good. Dude, we're protected. We're protected, community. It's going to be awesome. Let's talk about some of the perks. I mean, the police department, when they're out there, they can roll up to any Winchell's, any Yum Yum, any donut place and get free donuts. Is that the same case when the Batmobile rolls into town?
There are certain perks. Yeah, you definitely go walk into some place. Oh, Chicano Batman, here you go. Would you like some tea? I would love some tea. My good friends at Starbucks off of I think that's Beach and Imperial. I think that's the newer one, closer to Gold's Gyms. Yeah, that place is amazing. I love that place. And,
Oh yeah,
that's a good spot. Good spot.
hell yeah. So
Yeah.
Starbucks, if you're out there, go ahead and support. If you want to sponsor the channel, raceflaves.com, go ahead and go to patreon.com/raceflaves and get that sponsorship going.
Of course, my favorite place here in Whittier, Zumaya's. Love Zumaya's.
The Mexican place? Is that your joint, dude?
That's one of them. Yeah, that's
really?
definitely one of them.
Really?
Yeah, I also have a Jose's Tacos that's right close to one of my patrol routes. It's off of Telegraph and what is that? Telegraph and Valley View. Yeah, that place is amazing as well.
What's it called?
Jose's Tacos.
Jose's Tacos. And you guys didn't think we were going to talk about tacos.
Yeah,
Here
no,
it
of course.
is.
It's Batman.
Place.
Yeah.
That is amazing. That is amazing.
Yeah.
Let me see here. What the freak? Oh, there you go. Mod. Boom. I modded you painting polish, I think. Check that out. Boom. That's amazing. So you've got, dude, we have to, I mean, I know it was hard getting you into this show because it was just you that Batcave's got crazy Wi-Fi. But we need to go out there and stream at Zumaya's because it's been a long time since I've been there.
Yeah.
I went there years ago and I was like, but what at that time I think I tried the mole. What's your favorite dish over there?
I was actually gonna say the mole. In
no
fact,
way.
Is it good? My enchantress Poison Ivy and I, we actually shared mole tots yesterday. Of course, I made them for her. But yeah, we had some mole tots.
Mole tots? They got tater tots that are mole?
Yeah, that stuff is amazing. That stuff is delicious.
No wonder you like that. But they must have upgraded or something. They probably upgraded or something. Holy moly! Here's dude. Oh my god! I can't. Whoa! I can't. What is this happening? Is this? Mr. Batman, you're so popular. You're so freaking popular. I've got a fan of yours in the studio right now that just popped in that wants to meet you. Are you ready to meet this guy?
Let's do it.
We've been talking about this guy the whole show. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr.
Amigo,
DDO.
make sure you put the sign. Put the sign. The sign needs to go over. Ay, amigo, they're not. Oh, Race Flags.
Mr. Diablo.
Race Flags, how are you? Yes. Why am I here? What is happening right now? I don't understand.
Fan of Batman. I brought Batman to you.
Oh, it's the Batman.
Hey, what's up, DDO?
Batman? How are you? Yes.
Good, Mr. Diablo. How are you?
I am very well. Thank you very much for asking. See, senor.
Go.
Oh, very good.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yes.
Chicano Batman.
Wow,
Meet Mr. DDO.
yeah.
Mr. DDO, there's Batman.
Batman. See, I like the mask. The mask is very nice. It's like another mask that I know. Race Flash, don't you have a mask, amigo? Like a mascara?
There's the mask.
No, my face is enough mask for everybody. So I think
mascara. See, very good.
But,
See, hold on, amigo. No, put the elefante. Put it over there. See, amigo. Ay, amigo, I'm telling you, over here, I'm so busy today. I'm so busy. Oh, la elefantes. He's doing his elefante things over there.
Pardon
and
the
then he's
elephant
moving
in
over
the
there.
room.
See, there, and then the sign. They keep not changing the sign. They keep moving it around. Oh, amigo, I tell you.
Keep putting it in the same place, but
it
seems like you got better Wi-Fi this time, though, Mr. DDO.
See, el Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi. See.
You're not like swinging
like this. Oh, look at that! My hand's disappearing.
Oh no!
It's kind of like the Back to the Future.
Hopefully we don't
lose you. Oh, amigo! No, it scared me.
Disintegration.
Be careful, Mr. DDO. I know it's a crazy place. Mr. Batman, DDO lives in places unknown, just like you. Nobody knows where he lives.
Yes. Oh, you're my neighbor. Oh, very good. See, I like it.
Yeah.
My neighbor. Yes, very good.
He has the Bat Cave, the Chicano Bat Cave. Of course, in that Bat Cave, there's dice in the door.
The dice on the door.
Yeah, it's the one Bat Cave with dice.
Amigo, kiss dice. Dice. It's the dice. Oh, I don't know what that is.
Well. Here's a question on my community.
Vegas.
Oh, Las Vegas. Race Flames, you're going to be in Vegas?
No. What do you mean? No, I'm not going to be in Vegas.
I heard from a little birdie.
Tweet
that you're going to be in Las Vegas?
No. I'll be here with the family. Just Saturday, regular Saturday with the family. No, nothing.
Familia, sí, yes, okay. Well, I will see you, Race Flames, in Las Vegas.
Oh no! Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
See,
I'm not gonna
very good. I will see you in Las Vegas. Chicano Batman. Nice meeting you, amigo. See, very good.
Pleasure.
Have a good night, everyone. Yes.
Oh my gosh! There you have it, guys. Chaos ensues, like you said. Holy moly!
Guy. That guy's a G.
Pretty good, right? He wanted to meet you. He's been wanting to meet you for a long time.
Oh man! Only at Race Flames. Oh my goodness.
See that? It Race Flames exclusive. But I might be in trouble. Ramon, did you just see that? DDO was in the show, bro. That was crazy. But I'm a little worried because he knows that I'm going to Vegas this Saturday. He might meet me there. And I don't know if you know, Mr. Batman, did you see the show where I pretended to be, you don't know Ramon, follow Ramon Works on Twitch. I was being a bad boy. I went on Ramon's show and I pretended to be DDO with the golden. It wasn't the real thing, of course. I went to the swap meet and I got myself a golden mask, and I went on Ramon Works and I pretended to be the real DDO. And long story short, he broke into the show, was not happy that I pretended to be him, that I, just basically try to be the real DDO, and supposedly he wants to break my neck, and now he's going to probably be hopefully he doesn't find me in Vegas.
Oh, believe me, if he's in Vegas, that's going to be the least of his worries. He'll be having the time of his life in Vegas.
Nice. Always good. Always positive message from Chicano Batman. It's amazing. That was the Vegas Rumble painting polish. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Woo! But two heroes have to meet, and if this is good, if two heroes have to meet, it's going to be on my show. There you go, a Raise Flaves exclusive. You don't want to miss it. Put those DDOs in the chat right there. If you got the DDO, if you're following the Ramon Morris channel, you've got the emojis. Put those holy pants in there, just like painting polish. Put those DDOs in the chat. There you go. There you go. There you go. Oh my gosh. Let's get back to the perks. You definitely get donuts here and there. We know that. You paused on that a little bit. I noticed that you paused a little bit. So I have a feeling that they're not treating you quite the way they do police, and that's a whole nother show. We might get into that.
Well, donuts are good, but I'm a man of tacolandia. It's gonna be either tacos or quesadillas or burritos for me. So when I think of like late night, I'm just like, that's where I'm gonna go patrol.
I think I'm starting to get the picture. It's not that they're treating you wrong. It's that you're going to better places because you want to get full. Smart man. These guys are over here at the donut place. He's over here eating video tacos. Freaking genius, man. Freaking genius. Dude, we've got a stream. Put it in the chat if you want to see an exclusive stream with me. And do you need to get that? Is that for you?
No. They're away from the taco place. They're good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So that's it. I'm talking about an exclusive not an interview, a stream. Me and Chicano Batman live at Zulema's. What's it called?
Zumaya's
in Uptown Whittier. Haven't been there in a long time. I can't. You guys know I never get the name right. A live stream with me and Chicano Batman eating at Zulema's, Uptown Whittier. The mole tater tots. We got to do that stream, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
It'll be freaking awesome. We'll stream it. We'll freaking mukbang. It'll be awesome. Now, another question I had from a viewer. I have a Patreon, and some of my Patreon members at the $35 level, they get to ask questions. One of the questions sent in from my Patreon members was the library card. For some reason, they wanted to know if you get a free library card. Is that true?
Yes. Not only do I get a free library card, I too also get free COVID test kits from the library.
Really? They give them out of the library?
At Los Nietos, you can go over there and present your library card, and they'll also have COVID test kits. That's the main invisible danger, is that COVID.
That is freaking awesome. Los Nietos library that had to be. It had to be. There was only one city that would do that. Amazing. Los Nietos. I love that city. Used to go to Our Lady of Perpetual Help when I was a kid. Love that little area right there.
Yeah.
I think it's Michael's across the street, the burger place.
Yes.
You know that it burned down. Now it's back in. Have you been there recently?
I have not.
Yeah, I got to try that. That's another place we got to try. So you get the library card, you get the free COVID testing. Here's another thing on the movies. Batman's always got these hot. I know you're married now. I know you're married now, but supposedly, not supposedly, Bruce Wayne always with these lovely ladies with him. He gets a lot of ladies. Is that happened to you a lot? You get a lot of lovely ladies coming to you.
I have them with me right now.
You got one with you right now.
I have them with me right now.
You have them with you right now.
They're right here.
Oh, show us your lovely ladies. Show us your lovely ladies. Here we go. A Race Flags exclusive. Oh, my goodness.
Our Poison Ivy by Scott Blair art. He's a fascinating comic book artist. This is Blair art. Oh, yeah. So let's see. We have, yeah. So this is L.A. Batman, Diane Persing, voice actress of Poison Ivy. We have Nicole King, another actress of Poison Ivy. We have the beautiful Lake Bell right there. And we have Tig Notaro. She didn't play Poison Ivy, but yeah, she's a really good comedian.
Holy moly. All those people need to come on my show, raiseflames.com. Come on the show.
I'm trying to get Salma Hayek and Uma Thurman now.
Oh, that's your next ones, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you're close. Look at what you got. You got all those autographs, man.
Thank you.
Man, it probably makes it easier that you're Batman. I mean, you just walk into any place pretty much, right?
Without the mask, much like my nemesis Bane has said, nobody cares who I am without this. It's only once I become a symbol. Then people are just like, oh, okay, he's standing up for something good.
Nice.
Yep.
Does Bane talk like this? Without the mask, I'm just. Is he talking like
It
that?
would be painful for you. Like he has this weird vocal fry thing that
Yeah,
like
I'm trying
goes
to
like
figure
up
out
and
Bane
down, and it's
voice.
just like, hey, you should get in speech therapy for that.
I'm trying to get my Bane voice down. Ramon, you got to help me with my Bane voice. Oh man, what about so? Said earlier in to get to sidekicks. Now, I notice recently in the past few years, I don't know what it is. Robin is just not in the picture anymore. Did something happen with Robin? Is he no longer trying to be a superhero now? Is he on the dope? Is a rock star with the chicks? What's the deal with Robin? Where's Robin at?
Well, if we're thinking about the Robin that we're thinking about, I'm thinking we have the first one, Dick Grayson, who's out in Bloodhaven doing his thing. He's really infamous for his butt now, and
For his butt.
his butt, yeah. So in like the comics and in that sort of lore, he's just known to like have like the best butt in DC. I kid
Really?
you not. That's
That is
the talk of the
awesome.
town. Nightwing is just now known for his buns.
You never know
Yeah,
what the this is why I asked the questions. What happened to this guy? And here's the answer. He's
yeah,
famous for
yeah.
what?
Jason Todd, that's the Robin that was killed by Joker. He was dumped into a pit of the Lazarus pit. He
Oh
was
my
brought back.
god.
Kind of had a lot of. He was going on with some situations, and then he decided to turn into Red Hood. Then you have Tim Drake, who's now an ally during the month of June, and then you have Damian Wayne, who's known as Bruce Wayne's son, and then I think now let's see. Well, then you also have Carrie Kelly, and she came back in a Frank Miller's story, and now she's like she's the new Batman. But yeah, there's all sorts of multiverses going on with the
There
DC and
you
the Robins.
go. Man, if
Yeah,
you know about comic books, if you know about these universes, you just got excited right now because you got the exclusive from Chicano Batman. He just gave you the breakdown of where all the Robins are, what happened to them, what they're doing now, if they're even alive, from all the universes, all right there in about two less than 2 minutes. He did that. That was incredible. Thank you, Mr. Batman.
of course.
That was awesome. What did let's talk about just the sidekick in general, not just Robin, but a lot of these sidekicks. For some reason, at some point, they seem to get the shaft. Like all of a sudden, they just seem to get put to the side, and everybody forgets about them. They never really, you never, no matter what pair or duo you're talking about, it seems like the sidekick ends up kind of just fading away. Is that my imagination, or is there some truth to that?
There's definitely truth to that. Yeah, there is.
Do you know why that is by any chance, or do you have any theories?
I definitely like to think that a lot of these sidekicks just don't want that like overall like looming like figure of like, oh, everything has to be this way. That's the main reason why I don't have sidekicks. My wards, my sons, if you will, they never adopted Robin. They always, and they were encouraged to find their own personality. And from there they have like flourished. They've bloomed. So I mean, they're larger than life. There's absolutely no way anyone would want to come up and say, "Hey, I want to be Robin." They're just like, "Hey, go enjoy yourself, Chicano Batman. I'm gonna go do some Spider-Man stuff."
Right? Do you think that's interesting? You know what? That you just gave a very good um, view of that thought, like from inside. Kind of, you almost have this insight because you've been with a Robin before. You know how they feel. You have a sense for what they go through. They don't they're kind of in this shadow, in a sense, the
Yeah.
shadow of the bigger figure. They don't want to be that all
No,
the
they don't.
time. They don't want to follow. They're probably in the beginning, they're like with the Batman, they're with all the moral or whatever the core of your values are. And then over time, just like the Beatles, they're like, well, maybe I don't like Ravi Shankar's music anymore or whatnot, and then they just kind of like fade apart, and they kind of
Yep.
decide to do their own thing. Does that tend to happen?
That does, and that should be celebrated. That's amazing. They're making their
Mm.
own paths. Like that's what we
Right.
need. We don't need like a whole lot of, people under a Batman. No, no, no. If you're able to like go ahead and do something, go for it. Do it.
Yeah, I think we know what happens when there are too many Batmans, right? We've seen Val Kilmer, we've
Too many
seen
Batmans in the kitchen.
too many Batmans in the kitchen. We know what happens with that. So definitely, man, dude, thank you for the insight on that. That was
Oh
incredible.
yeah.
That was awesome. Now, I certainly don't want to dox you or anything, but obviously you do have a bat cave. You're there in the bat cave.
Yep.
Is there a lot of sophisticated equipment in there? You kind of have to be careful when you're stepping, going to make eggs in the morning, kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So first thing, I always walk around with the bat boots.
Hmm.
There's a lot of Lego on the floor, and I feel bad for Poison Ivy because whenever she walks around, she usually complains that she steps on Lego, and it's
Oh
just
man,
just that's why you got to wear the bat boots.
that's amazing. And you
Yeah,
already talked about your vehicle. You have the Batmobile. Is it black or is it blue?
and it's blue.
Wow,
Yeah, it's
nice.
blue.
And I noticed something unique about your cape. Can you show us the inside of the cape?
Yeah, there you go, good sir. So you have my first achievement as a Chicano Batman that was earned at the inaugural Batman run. You have all the Lego. You have the replica cowl. You have the Bat Fax, Bat Scanner, Bat Printer by Epson, and then right here, that's my only fan. And then you also have the grappling
That's
hook
your
as well.
only fans. Like, that's my only fan, dude. Oh, that was the best, dude. Oh my god, I hope you guys caught that. Oh man, that's my only. At
Blushing
least you
underneath the
got one.
cowl right now.
I don't got an only fan. Damn it, you got a fan. Jesus, man. So that was the tour of the cave. How about a tour? Can you show me the inside of the cape? The cape this time, Mr. Batman. Oh, but then not the chonies, the cape. There you go. Oh my god! Woo! Holy, is that a custom? Did somebody sew that inner lining for you?
Yeah, so right here, good sir. Everything in the bat suit has been just about tailor made or produced from someone's actual hands. The cape was actually made by a very, very trustful ally. She is Crown Victoria on Instagram, and she can actually take any of your wildest dreams and make your actual dreams come true.
So, are we talking about clothes, or are we talking something? I lost your friend.
She makes
She can make.
clothes, she makes bathing suits, capes,
Okay,
jackets.
because you said she can make my wildest dreams. Because I got a little nervous.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, there you go. A freaking Chicano Batman cape. The looks I got when I was trying to get this baby going, I was just like, what are you talking about? But with
Wow.
her, I told her, and she was just like, I can make it happen.
That's amazing, dude. That is it's almost the same pattern that's on your bandana there.
That's it.
Dang,
That's the main reason. Oh, yeah.
that's awesome.
Yes, sir.
That is, dude, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. If I had one, I would wear it all the time. I would probably go to meetings in it if I had a cape
Yes,
like that.
yes, exactly.
It's beautiful. So you're lucky
Okay.
that you're Batman because you can wear it all the time.
I
If
can
I
wear it all the
walked
time.
around with a cape, it'd be kind of weird. But you, my friend, it's natural. Just like when I saw you at Bricks and I was like, oh, there's Batman. It's as simple as oh, there's Batman. It's like something you see every day. It was amazing. It's amazing. What about the do you wear the handkerchief over the face all the time, or is that something special for the season?
This is actually just because of COVID. Much like being an example, other people, if they have COVID, they should definitely know. Mask up, protect the others. But then after that, then you get the full-on beard. And this
Whoa,
is
that's
what
what I
makes
wanted to
Chicano Batman
see.
Chicano Batman.
That's the difference right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
That's what I
yeah.
saw at Bricks and Figs, minifigs. The Batman, the Chicano Batman. They asked me what the difference is. One of the main differences, Chicano Batman has a beard, ladies and gentlemen. There you go,
Beard.
Race Slaves exclusive. Booyah, right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
And you're wearing the mask just to protect us, even over the stream, to protect the audience because I heard that you could get. Is it true that you get COVID over the interwebs? Is that possible?
Not through the interwebs. However, the other people in the cave, I appreciate them a lot, so I don't want to spread any of my bat germs to them.
Yeah, and it's a small cave, so you don't want to, you don't. It's tight quarters there. I would assume, right?
Tight quarters in the cave. Yep.
So, and do you have a butler like Bruce Wayne, or a guy that kind of like opens doors for you, sort of things, and like picks you up when you pass out?
Patches me up when or patches me up when I pass out. Yeah. That's generally just let's see. Poison Ivy will help me if I've had a really hard night. She's just like, hey, here's some soup. And he's like, oh, thank you. And then let's see if it's open doors. No, that's me. I'll open my doors and I'll keep doors open for others.
That's incredible, my friend. That is awesome. You talk about one of the. I know you have, each hero has a heartwarming story of a situation that went down, whether happy or not or whatnot. Give us a short summary of a story where you were that hero. You and then that person that you saved ended up kind of touching your heart, kind of thing.
Yeah, of course.
Like that?
Of course. There's a neighborhood, or there's a local comic book shop. It's called Fist Comics. It's in Whittier.
Fist, F-I-S-T?
F-I-S-K, like Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin.
On Philadelphia?
Yeah, I think no. That's Undercity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So for Fist Comics, actually, I'll get a little personal for that one. So for Fist Comics, there was a signing with Scott Koblish, who's a comic book creator and illustrator, and there was he was elderly. He was elderly. I want to say he was maybe about 60 or 65. And I came in
doing the signing.
No, he was just a fan.
Oh, okay.
So he was going to be going for a signing, but he saw me and he was just like, "Man, no way! I can't believe it's you." She was like, "Excuse me?"
He's a fan.
He was a fan. Yeah.
Wow.
He was a fan, and I was touched because it was this older guy. Like usually when I have this on, it's a lot of littles. Littles, you're just like, "Wow, it's Batman."
Yeah,
but
the
no,
kids.
not with this guy. This guy was very much just like taken aback. He's just like, "I can't believe it, man. I'm like almost gonna pass on because I got a really aggressive cancer. But just the fact that you're here and it's raining, like it's so dark and gloomy, and you just came and you like brightened up my day. Like, thank you." And that was the most heart-roaming thing that I felt. That happened in January this year.
Wow, that was a couple months ago.
Yeah, exactly.
That's amazing, bro.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing, like, I think like what me and Ramon talk about all the time, like what we do. Like, people probably like, "What the heck are you guys doing on Twitch?" All crazy stuff. But we always think about the people that we make smile every day.
Oh, yeah.
People have long days. They go through a lot of stuff. And if you can put a smile on their face, make them laugh, make them think about just funny, happy stuff for a moment, because life is so tough. So that's what you do every day, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Chicano Batman, I want to thank you so much for protecting this great city of Whittier from the bad guys that are out there. There's definitely a lot of work that needs to be done. I think the city of Whittier is much safer since you became the vigil. Is that a good word to use, vigilante? Vigilante that you are, my friend. I want to thank you for doing what you do, and also, of course, for coming on the show, my friend.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ray. It was a pleasure meeting you at Bricks and Minifigs. I definitely hope to see you some more. And let me know if there's anything you ever need. I'll be there.
We'll be streaming soon. Hang with me for real tight. I want to thank my listeners for listening. As always, want to thank you guys for coming and listening to the show. Don't forget you can support the channel by going to patreon.com/RaysFlaves. Bad guys beware. Chicano Batman is on the scene, just like J. Rob said. I
Hammers
don't know
of
if you.
justice.
Yeah, what'd you say? Go ahead.
Hammers of justice.
The hammers of justice. He doesn't want to use them, but if he has to, he will. Chicano Batman, ladies and gentlemen. Chicano Batman, stay with me one moment. We're going to raid Mr. Ramon Works. He was in the chat earlier. He has his own channel, and I wanted you to meet his channel. We're going to jump into his channel real quick. We're gonna send everybody from the chat into his channel. Guys, get ready to raid. You know what to do. When we go to Ramon Works channel, just tell him Race Flav sent you. Let's go ahead and raid Mr. Ramon Works really quickly. Don't forget, tomorrow we'll be with Fat Perps and trying out that pulled pork as well.
Actually, sounds really delicious. My goodness.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. You might want to come down. Oh, you still got the COVID though. Here we go. We're going to raid Ramon Works. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. Awesome, man. There you go.
All right.